Hello everyone, and a great big welcome to this week's I Did It in My Pyjama show. I'm not quite in my pyjamas, I have my jeans on, and not quite prepared as I should be, but do you ever have one of those days when you just don't have the oomph to do what you need to do, but you still have to do it? Well, I'm not going to pretend today is one of those days. And it's not that I don't want to be here with you, I do, I'm excited, but just forgive me if I don't have my usual oomph. So anyway, hi everybody, how are you? If you're online, if you're live now, I've got my phone facing me so we can talk, we can engage. Let me know how you're feeling. Are you feeling a bit low on oomph, or are you having a great day? Ironically, this is really funny, but today we're going to be talking about passion. So yes, I still have passion, but maybe just not the energy that normally goes with it. So this week we're going to continue with the theme of doing it with no money, and we're looking at the sort of things that you could use as leverage in your business that don't cost any money. So if this is the first time you're watching, let me just give you a quick look. Here's the book. I did it in my pajamas. I wrote it about three and a half years ago, or sorry, 2 years ago, about my journey with the Women's Business Club, how I built it from scratch with absolutely nothing, no backing, no money, and not much of an idea. I've lived and learned and grown this business as we've gone, but really it started from a place of just wanting to help other women in business and doing the best I could with that. And along the way have learned an awful lot, made a lot of mistakes. I'm very good at making mistakes, but I get back up again and I keep going. And so I just want to share some of my journey with you. And if you have made a mistake recently, you know what? Just get up and just get on with it, because mistakes are essential for success. But there's a chapter about that in here, so I won't start waffling on about that. So just so that I can get my oomph tonight and get in the flow, I'm going to start with reading, and then I'll do a little bit of nattering later on when I find my flow. In the meantime, send in your comments or questions and just let me know that I'm not here alone doing this. So, shall we get started? Last week we looked at authenticity and how essential it is to be authentic, to be yourself in business. You really need to be comfortable with who you are, to be comfortable with your talents, your gifts, your strengths and your weaknesses, and just get out there and do it. You know, that doesn't take money, but being authentic in business is one of the things that will help you make money, because people are attracted to authentic people. That was last week. That was step 1. Now we're looking at point number 2, passion. With passion, you can sell ice to an Eskimo or sand in the desert. Passion sells. True passion is authentic, and people like what is real. Passionate people glow when they speak about their passion. Their eyes light up, and they seem to have an energy about them when they speak. Have you met someone like that? You don't know what their business is, but whatever it is, you want it because they're so passionate about it. They exude this radiance, and you just, what is it that you're selling because I want it? Have you met people like that? That's passion. It's always great to be in the company of someone who is truly passionate about what they do in life. Are you passionate about what you do? Can people instantly tell what excites you in your life? If you're not sure, why not ask a few people to share their observations with you and what they perceive to be your passion in life? Sometimes we can't even tell ourselves. Sometimes we just need a bit of a mirror in other people. We just need people to say, what do you think? From what you know about me, what do you think I'm passionate about? And you may be very surprised what people see in you. You may not. You may just see it as confirmation of like, yep, I'm on track. That is what I'm passionate about. I'm glad that people are picking it up. It is passion that will help you persevere through the tough times in business that will come your way. There'll be days when you don't want to do it. You just don't want to do it. But you really believe in what you do. You're passionate about what you do, and so you do it anyway. That's what passion can do for you. You cannot avoid the tough times. Business and life in general are a constant roller coaster ride. Passion gets you through the lows, helps you stand firm when it seems everyone is against you, and holds you to your course when confusion tries to knock you off your rails. Howard Thurman said, "Don't ask yourself what the world needs. Ask yourself what makes you come alive." And then go and do that. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive. Have you come alive? Can people see that you've come alive? Are you passionate and excited about what you do in your business? Or are you just doing what you have to do to make the money and pay the bills? And is it sucking the life out of you? You have to be able to answer that question honestly. It's all good and well having passion in abundance, but what happens when you meet face to face with issues that will try to deflate your passion? Like a needle pricking a balloon. Here are some passion killers, as I like to call them, that you need to be ready to deal with. And interestingly enough, I didn't plan it this way, but this month's theme at the Women's Business Club is to do with passion as well. It's called Love Your Business, and it's about finding the passion in your business or reigniting the passion if you've lost the passion in your business. And so, as I said, I never planned it this way, but it's worked out really, really well for the whole month of February, because it's Love Month, Valentine's Month. At the Women's Business Club, we're going to be talking about loving your business and finding that passion or keeping the passion alive. So if you're able to come along, I highly recommend finding a club near you. You can go into our website, womensbusiness.club, and you can find a club near you and come and join us for lunch and come and find your passion again, or share the passion that you already have, but come over, join us for lunch. It'll be great to meet you in person. Right, where was I? Passion killers. Burnout. All work and no play kills passion. Burnout can seem like you just don't have the energy to carry on. You run out of steam. You run out of inspiration and creativity. The passion that you had when you started your business has faded, and you feel like you are stuck with no way forward. Burnout is very common in small businesses where the business owner has to do everything, from making the tea to finalizing the year's accounts, and somewhere in between, find time to actually do the work that brings the money in too. Passion easily dies when the business owner is burnt out. Avoid burnout by immediately stopping to have a break if you realize that you are heading towards burnout. So many people, they push themselves, and they know they're doing it. But what you don't realize is if you push yourself too far, you're going to break. Your business will break, and then there's nothing left. So rather take a day off than lose everything that you've worked so hard to build. Take a week off if you need to, but don't push yourself to the point that you actually break. You physically or emotionally or mentally break. And then you have to take years off to try and get well again. If you are already burnt out and you are going through the motions each day, then stop. Stop, stop, stop. Yes, that's what I wrote. Go out and have some fun. You know, one of the things I absolutely love about having my own business is that on these days, I can just stop. If there's nothing in my diary, or even if there is, you know there's nothing wrong with cancelling every now and then. Just stop. Go out, meet up with a friend, do whatever you find fun. Go horse riding, go paintballing, I don't know what you find fun. You know, just do whatever you find fun. Take a day off and go out and have fun. Just stop. Tools down, go and have some fun. Energize yourself, find your passion again, find out the reason why you do your business, and then pick it up again. It'll be better for you, but it will also be better for everyone else. Because it's no fun for them either to be dealing with you if you're burnt out. Think about it that way. Get a hobby, spend time with friends and family. Try something new and laugh as much as possible. Burnout can be a form of depression, and there are many more tips in chapter I Did It with Depression. The bottom line is that lack of passion will only harm your business and push you even further down into a black hole. So take action and do something about it urgently. Talk to somebody about how you feel. See a doctor. Engage in self-help or read inspiration books. So burnout is a serious thing. And for those of you who've never experienced burnout or depression, let me just say from bitter experience, it creeps up on you. It's subtle. You don't just wake up one morning necessarily and say, oh, I'm burnt out. I've overdone it. It's subtle. You keep pushing. You get a little cold that doesn't want to go away. And you keep pushing. And you start to lose your joy, but you keep pushing. And it very subtly creeps in until one day you do wake up and you can't get up. And that's it. You've burnt out. So please be careful. If you see tiny warning signs, take half a day off. It'll do you the world of good. The second passion killer is criticism. Okay. Feedback and criticism can be extremely useful as well as extremely hurtful. When we hear something negative, we instantly feel like a failure and don't remember that the many compliments that we so often get. Do you ever have that? After an event, many times I can have like 100, wow, that was amazing. One person comes in and just says, oh, that was terrible, I want a full refund. Right now you did a terrible job, and that's all I can see. You know, it's like, oh no, that person, and suddenly that becomes the reality. I'm sure you're not like that, but you know, for me, 100 compliments, one little, you know, criticism, just, oh. Anyway, I'll read. Instead, we focus entirely on the one person who was not happy with us, our product or service. Sleepless nights follow as we toss and turn over one person's opinion. Attention we sadly never give to the positive feedback. Am I speaking the truth here? Internalizing criticism can kill passion. It is essential that we take it on the chin, improve when necessary, apologize when called for, and move on. Criticism is a part of the business journey. It will come your way no matter how wonderful you are and no matter how great your business is. How criticism affects you is entirely your choice. So I actually highlighted that. I wrote it really, really big, again, a second time, on page 20 of the book, and I'm going to read it to you again because this is really, really important. Criticism is a part of the business journey. It will always come your way, no matter how wonderful you are and no matter how great your business is. How criticism affects you is entirely your choice. And so that's really, really important. And I'm not saying it's easy. You know, I struggle with this. I've had to grow thick skin and still keep my heart soft. For me, I don't want to become one of those really hard, bitter women. You know the ones I'm talking about. I don't want to absorb all of that hurt so that my heart gets really hard, and I don't want to lose what's taken me years and years to grow, and that's a soft heart. I want to keep caring. I want to be able to take it on the chin, learn and grow. So it's a journey, and I think we're all at some stage in the journey, but it is a journey, and I would really encourage you to proactively work on building, developing a thick skin. Make sure you can take it, but keep your heart soft. I used to struggle with criticism, and it could take many days for me to get over a comment or even a perceived disappointment from a client. Being wrong killed me inside, piece by piece, as I hated letting people down. The great thing is that as soon as I realized it was a problem, that it was unhealthy, I began to work on it. Things didn't instantly get better. It was a part of my journey and took time, but today I take criticism much better and do my best to always use it to my advantage. My concern is not what people think of me, but who I become. And if criticism can help me become an even better version of me, then I'll use it. It's always my choice, and I will always do my best to use my choice to take everything that comes my way to mold me into a better person. And I say that from getting it wrong many times and from getting up and trying again. But you know, you can build a business without money. But I don't believe you can build a business without authenticity, as we read last week, and this week without passion. And so I really encourage you to consider where you're at in your business journey. Are you close to burnout? Are you struggling with the burnout? Are you one of those people who just display so much passion? Do you feel that you're not really letting people know what you're passionate about and what you care about? You know, really just do a stock take, a self-check. Where am I at? And kind of tick the boxes. This is where I'm at in my business journey, and this is where I'd like to get to. And become a bit more, proactive. I'm not saying you're not, but we can all learn, can't we? We can all grow. And so really try and take a stock take of where you're at in the passion of your business journey. I'm going to read, there's quite a lot of passion killers here, and I don't think I can read it all to you, otherwise you'll get bored of my voice, so I don't want to do that. I'm going to skim through 3 more points briefly. I'm not going to read it to you, and then we can have a little natter. So complacency. Lack of change, direction, focus or goals can kill passion. When you get nowhere in what you're doing, you'll lose your passion. Keep reinventing your business. Stay ahead of the curve and be creative with your business. Most importantly, have a lot of fun. So this all depends on your personality type. What do you need to stay passionate? For me, I'm creative. I have to be creating the next thing. I struggle with maintenance. I'm highly aware that maintenance is an essential part of business. I can't just run away from my responsibility, but I understand myself. And for me, I outsource the areas. When I get bored, I know that I have a team of fantastic maintainers who I can say, right, I'm ready to hand over this project. You can maintain it. I want to go and create the next fun thing. Now, that's okay because I understand that that's how I'm wired, and I understand how to build the business and not break it by outsourcing the things that I need to outsource. However, some people could either be running after the next fun thing but not have anybody to help them maintain what they've built. So they're always shooting off in different directions and nothing ever gets built. That's the one thing that could happen. Or they just become complacent and actually become really dull and bored with himself and then boring others in return, and just really not allowing anything new or anything fun to come in place, because perhaps you're a maintainer if you do that. Perhaps you enjoy the maintenance, which is fantastic. I would love to be able to do that, but then you need to get somebody else into your team or into your life who's creative, who can spark you and help you. So it's all about understanding yourself and where you're at. I'm going to try not waffle because I said I wasn't going to read it all. So complacency. Again, do a self-stock take. Where am I at? What kind of person am I? What do I need to feel passionate and alive? Then there's fear. Wrongly placed fear does nothing but damage. The most common fear in business is the fear of failure. But often other fears can include underlying fears. Fears that you're a fraud, that no one will pay for your products or services, that your competitors are better than you, or that you don't have what it takes to build a successful business. Fear kills passion. Are you scared of taking a risk? Are you scared of the next step? Business is scary. If you're going to grow a successful business, you're going to have to push through these fear barriers. You're going to have to push through these points where you're going to reach where it's like, oh, this is too scary, I'm going to shrink back. Or, you know what, I'm going to feel the fear and do it anyway. It's part of the business journey. You can play it safe. You can not address your fears, but then your business is going to plateau or fizzle out. So fear is a passion killer. But you know what? You can feel the fear, do it anyway, and you'll feel so much better afterwards and probably have a fresh boost of passion too. And then, negative people. Now, negative people I'm going to save for next week because there are quite a few tips in here that I want to share with you, and I don't want to rush through it. So I'm going to stop at fear. I'm going to leave you with that thought, and next week we'll pick up with how negative people can be passion killers, but also some tips on what to do with negative people. So I'm going to leave it at that for now. And just to say, if you'd like to get a copy of I Did It in My Pyjamas, you can get it off my website, very easy, angeladesouza.com. It's $14.99. Just click on the buy button, and then you can read along. You can get in touch if you have any questions. It's not a recipe book on how to build a great business. It's just my story, warts and all. It's got all the good stuff in, all the bad stuff in, everything I've been through so far. Another one will come, I'm sure, with everything else that I'm going to go through. But as always, on our show, I always like to feature one of the members of the Women's Business Club. And so this week, I'm going to be featuring somebody who makes stuff. And this particular stuff has been patented by this particular person who makes stuff. Any guesses who she is yet? And she makes really, really cool hats. And it is, of course, Trisha Designs. Trisha has been a member of our club for quite some time, and I've always absolutely loved her work. But this latest invention of hers is absolutely superb. It's called Oh Hat. Okay, it is, I don't know if I can hold it up to this camera for you, if you can see. But anyway, there's a whole bunch of instructions on there. You probably didn't see that. Basically, what Trisha's done, very cleverly, is designed this. Doesn't even look like a hat, does it? it's a very cleverly put together piece of, this is very silky, this particular one, and you fold it in whatever way you want. Don't laugh, I might not get this right. And then you can put it on your head. You see, I don't have a mirror, so I don't know what I'm doing, so you can have a laugh. But you can put it on your head in as many different ways as you like. And you're probably having a giggle now, aren't you? Because I don't have a mirror and I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm sorry, Trisha, I'm not doing you justice here. But go to Trisha's website, trishadesigns.com, I think it is. Let me be 100% sure. Trisha, you haven't put your website on here. Okay, Trisha Designs. Look for her on Facebook. It comes up as Trisha Designs. And have a look at this genius hat of hers that you can wear in so many different ways. And you can make it do exactly what you want it to do. And I'm such a lousy advocate for Trisha tonight. So sorry, Trisha. How's that? Okay, I'm going to love and leave you. It was fun playing with you. It was fun nattering to you. Thank you for listening. And I'll see you next Sunday at 8 o'clock. And we will pick up with something really positive. We're going to talk about negative people. Bye. Oopsie, I didn't turn it off. Sorry, guys. Now you're going to see me fiddling with my phone.